Impression of you at dinner with your parents, and at the end you do a breakdown and reaction to the food. I don't know. It's kind of cringy. Guru, you enjoying the food? This is my reaction to the steak and chips that I was served today at my parents' house. We're going to go through the entire meal, starting at the chips, ending with the steak. I don't know. There you go. Thank you for the 545 Danish kroner. So at the end of the day, the steak was good. Moving on, down the meal, we've got, I don't know, some shit like that. Thank you for the 45 Danish kroner. They ended up being good. Good one, dude. I didn't believe in it, but it was actually, there was good. You had a vision I didn't quite see until it was done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Did you see the guy who trained with Ilya and now with Makhachev? I did. That's why it's a title of my stream. I did see that. I saw it first as like, they sent 2 to 3 years Dagestan forget. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it came out afterwards. Holy shit, this guy used to train with Ilya Tapuria and now he's with Islam Makhachev. First of all, I'm wondering how old that guy actually is because I thought it was a literal kid. But if he's been training with Ilya years ago, he must be an adult looking like that, which is tough. But yeah, apparently used to train with Ilya. Either he's Ilya's friend that's gone over there and surprised Makhachev and just been there to train and try and get information on Makhachev maybe, or Makhachev has known that it's Ilya's friend and therefore brought him over to tell him what he knows type shit. Since Vettori physically cannot get knocked out, would he beat anyone ever with no time limit or a street fight? Since Vettori physically cannot get knocked out, would he beat anyone ever with no time limit or a street fight? Since Vettori physically cannot get knocked out, would he beat anyone ever with no time limit? I mean, yeah, he would probably, right? Yeah, I would imagine so. Listen, you mad ratavating. Shoot these bollocks, me! Thank you for the 2. Prediction video. I'm going to see if I renegotiate this prize picks thing, and I'm going to, but the last day is tomorrow. So if I don't hear from them tomorrow, and I don't come to some conclusion with them tomorrow at least, then I'm just going to post a video anyway, and we'll do it for the week after. Bro, Amanda Nunes' dick pic just got leaked. All right. Ilya versus Gaethje could use a tune-up. I'd love a tune-up. Who said that? Oh, it's Henry Cejudo, right, to O'Malley. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. Dude, O'Malley actually got bitched in that encounter, let's be real. So, you ready to go? Or you actually ready to go? You really ready to go? You're actually ready to go. That was so bad from O'Malley on the spot. I saw that one, I was like, damn, O'Malley, you didn't have a line prepared for Cejudo. Eventually he said, get that little person out of here. What's your way? You actually ready to go? You actually ready to go? You being for real? You actually ready to go? He actually did so badly there. Cejudo interrupting his fucking interview. Hey, I'm right here. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. 5'3" Cejudo standing there. And the camera pans over to 5'3" Cejudo just standing there menacingly. And what do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. He got mugged by a midget. I know, triple cringe. I'd love a tune-up, I know. All drunk. I know, he was drunk as well, wasn't he? The beard swipe as well. So forcing it. And then Figueiredo looking in the middle. Pans over and then down. It actually does. I think it did. Like, they panned over and then refocused Cejudo into the center of the frame. That would have been such a better shot, chat, wouldn't it? If they panned it over to Cejudo and you just see the top of his head. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. And it's just his hairline in the shot. That'd be such a good one, man. Goated camera work. They should have done that. I'd love a tune-up. All right. I don't know why you're saying that. Tune-up. UFC veteran Alexey Oleinik claims his ex-wife took all of his property. I'm left with no property without anything else. Everything I have, I left it to my ex-wife and children. I can't compete due to my age and health conditions and make the same money for my fights. That's probably why she left me. When she filed for divorce about half a year ago, I was trying to change her mind. I was trying to save the family. That's tough, dude. Oleinik's a G of the sport, dude. Never get married, man. Not to a white woman. Jesus. He couldn't Ezekiel choke that bitch? Like, what's she had him in mount and everything, it seems. That's sad, man. He's one of the GOATs. I know, dude, he's such a vet as well. Russian women. I mean, it is a Russian woman thing as well, but it's just a white woman thing mainly. But I know other races of women do it as well. It's a Western woman thing, so. Fuck, man. That's tough. Don't get married, man. You can't get married. There is a saying that communism versus capitalism is just poor Jays versus rich Jays. Okay. Also, don't get married under the state's purview. Church involvement only. Yeah, but in the UK, it's a little different when it comes to the church in the state. But yeah, thank you for the $5. I don't know. I doubt I'll get married. I'll probably go through the motion of it, but I'm not going to get anything involved in terms of paperwork or anything like that. Even though it is a tax benefit, I'm never going to do that shit. It's just too much power in, just takes all power away from a man. A lot of successful men like McGregor and Ronaldo are just engaged for a good reason. It's not worth the risk when you can completely lose everything. Yeah, but why do that, though? The engagement is just like, isn't that so weird as well? Do you get any tax benefits from just being engaged? Is that how it works? Thank you for the $5. Or do you have to be married? But yeah, Ronaldo's permanently engaged. You know what is annoying about that as well? You know their comment sections when they talk about marry her already. Jeez. Like gay men and women always pressure men to marry because they know it like absolutely takes all value, away from the man in a relationship these days. Like, I'd never let that happen, man. No chance. Got to watch out for common law. Yeah, true. I know XQC got in some shit for that because he let his girl live with him, right? My dad tells me that all the time. Like, if you ever get with a girl, don't fucking let her live with you. Don't let her move in unless you're sure. Women don't have money or property, I guess. No, women don't marry men without money or property. As often as men marry women without money or property. That's all. As often. Definitely. They obviously, there are some women out there that do that. And you know what? With the women thing, even if I didn't have to give a woman anything and I'd been with her for years and years and years, if she didn't cheat on me and we just sort of grew apart, I'd still set her up with money, I know you guys cooked me on that take before, but if she didn't cheat on me and we genuinely just grew apart in a relationship, I would still set her up with some kind of money afterwards. If I had kids with her as well. And you guys call me a cuck for that before, but I think that's just genuine decency. Like, I'm not going to give her a crazy amount, but I'd keep her afloat at least until she found her feet. Else that was bad. So they call themselves wife/husband without actually. Yeah, I guess so. But if they do that, then that can be seen as, well, you tricked her into thinking it. Because when convenient, legal systems act like women are like literal grown fucking children that have no understanding of life. I work with a lot of people from the UK and noticed that a good number of them are Indian. Are Indians in the UK similar to Mexicans in the US? I don't know how Mexicans are in the US. I'm not from the US. Thank you for the $5. But loads of Indians in the UK, yeah. That's the secret. They get you, Muslims. Oh, it's fucking black people. They're the problem because they're actually like causing problems, like massive problems. But meanwhile, just Indian just fucking flood and then shit out 10 kids. You know what I mean? Thank you for the 5. Cuck. What the fuck? That's fair. Okay, some people actually don't mind that behavior. TP versus Islam pick. Has Topuria earned? Guru interviewed Joe Rogan, lad. Joe Rogan's dad. I'm not going to interview his dad. I know his dad says that he's gay, though, which is a... I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but Joe Rogan's dad came out and said that he thinks his son is gay. And we know this guy's got fucking fruit in the tank, is what... I think he said some shit like that about him. People forget, man. They do. When did Joe mention you? He didn't. He just got based on his pod recently. He didn't mention me. Oh, no, Joe Rogan has mentioned me before. Someone could try and get a clip of it, but it was so long ago. It was probably in one of the subsequent podcasts after the Pereira Adesanya 1 fight. But he said he was watching some video on YouTube that someone did where there was this guy and he was going through all of the moments that Pereira checked the low kicks of Adesanya. And he actually did it loads of times when I was looking at this breakdown of the amount of times that he did it. And I actually made a video on Pereira checking the low kicks that got about 300 and something thousand views. Maybe even, I think I had like 500,000 views on that video. The second channel was so good, man. If I was still doing it now and still able to, those videos would be getting millions, I think. Oh, well. The second channel genuinely got more views than my first channel. It's just so risky for copyright. It was like 400K. Okay, well, that's still good. I had another one that was around something like that as well. Yeah, not 500, 400. I was 6 million views. Okay. Yeah, isn't it Weasel? No, it's not Weasel. Weasel does the pictures, but I was actually like looking at the footage of the fight, but it's so risky for copyright. Make Ilya Justin. Justin will never talk about title shot. Okay. Thank you for the 2. Like, I genuinely think... yeah, maybe do that, yeah. I genuinely think if I was going after Dana White and Nina the way I was while I had my second channel, they would have wiped me off YouTube, I reckon. You can't avoid copyright. You can get it past copyright, arregla, but then they'll just take it anyway, even if it isn't copyrighted and it's fair use. There's too much power in like you using their footage. What you did on the second channel type breakdown with DJ on his channel. Yeah, but it would be overlapping each other a lot more. But that could be a good idea, yeah. Thank you for the $5. That could be a pretty good idea. I do cook my meals these days. Thank you for the $5. If Izzy had a channel like your second channel, it won't get copyrighted. They just pick and choose and don't like you. I know. But it is what it is. Thank you for the $5. I get it, but that's how it's going to be. I can't see your Instagram thing. I don't know why you didn't just send it. I've looked within the last hour and I'm not seeing it at all. Unfortunately, good sir, you are wasting my fucking time. Oh, this is you. Okay, cool. Right here, okay. Super chatted Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev. Oh, shut up, dude. About a fucking Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev Chandler. Shut up, dude. Wasting my fucking time. I thought, dude, when you tell me check DMs for the context on why I'm talking about Fiziev Chandler, you tell me I heard that Pimlet's fucking injured and that fucking Fiziev's stepping in to fight Chandler. Just curious on your opinion. You don't get to do this, dude. I had a Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev versus Chandler. You're risking a fucking ban right now. That's what I'm thinking. No, I'll let you off this one, but Jesus Christ, brother, come on. When you tell me check DMs for context around Fiziev Chandler, I'm thinking, wait, you know Pimlet pulled out of the fight or some shit? That's what I'm thinking. You know? Good heavens. Disgusting behavior. If you can't fit it in a super chat, you don't get to fucking direct me to a fucking extra DM. What the fuck, man? Permaban? I mean, I'm going to let him slide, but Jesus. Fucking hell. Indian armpit to your nose. Name 5 Umar wins. Corey Sandhagen, Raoni Barcelos, Nate Maness, Sadyakub Kakramanov, and fucking Brian Kelleher? Fuck, he ain't beat no one, has he? He ain't really beat anyone, has he? Jesus Christ. Did he even beat Brian Kelleher? I think he did. There you go. Those are some of his wins. Azamat? Yeah, he beat Azamat. Dude took his time. I mean, I had to go fucking way down the rankings to find some names. But Sadyakub's a pretty underrated win, to be fair. Wow, when you think about it like that, he really didn't do shit to get a title shot, did he? Indian armpit to your nose, yeah. That's like a gun to your head, brother. Don't fucking do that. G'day, fat. Go MMA, you say the wrong thing and I can neutralize a source of your income in a snap of the fingers like that. You little leech parasite human. Add that to the outro of your fucking video.